Hey everyone, welcome aboard. Today we're going to be swapping out our cabin air filters and running condenser coil cleaner through our HVAC system due to the vinegar rotten egg smell that has built up in our Model 3 over the summer due to the use of cabin overheat protection. This is a pretty common issue with the Model 3 and Model Y, and it's a pretty simple remedy, and we're going to fix that today with new cabin filters from T-Launch as well as this condenser coil cleaner from Coolit. If you want to follow along, stay tuned. I've already moved the chair all the way to the back, and I've removed our all-weather floor mat over there. And so now that we have a clean workspace, so the next step is getting behind this panel to remove the old air conditioning filters. And we're going to do that by removing this panel as well as the panel up here. I'm going to start with this panel, and apparently these are just held together with some magnets, so hopefully this is not a very difficult exercise. So again, this is the Highland Model 3, so this is going to be slightly different if you're dealing with an older Model 3, I guess, or a newer Model 3. This is a 2025 model. Okay, that first panel came off very easy. Strangely enough, the speaker was already disconnected. I wonder if that's been disconnected ever since I took delivery of Model 3. That's just magnets holding it in place. That's easier than the old Model 3. Okay, so now that we have the upper panel removed from here, we're going to remove the side panel. And just to give you an orientation, so that's the center console, and this is the panel that's on the passenger side under the display. So if you see if we can just pull this off with our hands. Okay, so let's move this panel out of the way, but before I do that, I just want to show you how it is when you expose this area. These clips are held in very, very tight, much tighter than the older Model 3. So just bear that in mind. If you're used to doing maintenance on your older Model 3 and you're doing this for the first time on your Highland, the clips hold this panel in place much tighter than the one in the older Model 3, which I guess is a good thing. Some of these clips might have fallen off. I think we're missing one here and another one here, but I think for the most part they're it's just snap in. So we'll put this panel to the side. There we go. That is the area that we're working with, and the area where the air filters are is not held in with a screw anymore. There's essentially just a snap-in tab that you can just lift, and so it's much easier than the old system. So you can see that I just removed the air filter compartment door just with just one hand, and you'll see before I remove the filter that you can access the filter here by just pulling on the tab from the older filter. So let's pull the first one out. That's the first one out. Second one is recessed beneath the first filter. You're gonna take the tab, pull it up, and then pull it out. All right, so it's a good idea to just do a quick, look at the filters. And there doesn't appear to be too much dirt, but I am seeing a bit of what I think is mold growth. So these definitely need to be replaced. And so the mold growth is why we're going to be using the condenser coil cleaner instead of just replacing it with new filters. We want to remove any of the mildew that's built up in the system so that it doesn't regrow, at least not immediately. And let's do the condenser coil cleaner now. Put these filters to the side. Okay, so we're going to unbox the condenser coil cleaner now. And so what you see is the coil cleaner is in this aerosol can, and there is a applicator that you need to affix to the top of this after you remove the cap. And before you do that, you want to make sure you shake this really well. Remove the cap, replace it with the applicator top. And that's in. I'm sure you can see this. Okay, so just to orient ourselves, this is the opening for the air filters. This is our can of condenser coil cleaner with the applicator cap attached. This is the hose that dispenses the cleaner. We just insert it into the compartment of where the air filters are. And we just spray. All right, so I've basically emptied the entire can into the compartment. So you'll see in there, all the foam cleaner is inside the cabin compartment. And so what we're gonna do next, okay, you wanna make sure that that door is secure. And once it is, we're going to turn on the AC. The low setting. Keep it on 1. And we're just gonna let it run for about 15 minutes. Let the cleaner just circulate throughout the system. And all right, so while we're letting the condenser coil cleaner do its job, I'd like to show you the air filters that we received from T-Launch. The nice thing about these filters is not only does it have the paper filter that you find in the factory version of the air filters, it also has granulated carbon. So there's 2 layers of filtration here. It's not just the paper, but also has the granulated carbon. So theoretically, that should provide another level of defense against odors in the cabin with that granulated carbon. So definitely a much more premium filter compared to the stock ones. And so we'll see how long or how well these do once we install them. So T-Launch includes 2 of them. And when they're when they're installed, they're going to stack one on top of each other just like the factory filters. And there is a tab here, the red tab, to show you the correct orientation. So you want to have it kind of like this when it's slid in like this when it's installed. Okay, so now that the condenser cleaner has done its job, when open the air filter compartment door. And as you can see, the foam is no longer there because it's already circulated throughout the system. And just so you know, the liquid residual from the cleaner ends up underneath the car, and a lot of that will just evaporate. So we're going to start installing the new air filters now. You want to make sure that the filters have the tab facing up so that you can remove these filters again in the future when it's time to replace the filters again. I'll put the first one in. Should get that little tab out so that it's easy to access in the future. Let's put the second one in. Same thing with the tab out. Slide that in. Make sure the tab's up. Okay. And then when you put this door back, you want to make sure that this tab at the top of this panel latches into the area correctly, or you won't have a complete seal on this section. So if you've done this correctly, the door should not move unless you unclip it. Alright, looks like a good installation. Let's put everything back. If you've made it this far in the video, thanks for watching. I've left links in the description below, and if you use our T-Launch affiliate links, you'll get a percentage off the purchase price and help support our channel. Again, thank you again for watching. If you like this content, please consider subscribing and liking the video, and I'll catch you in the next one.